Hi, welcome to the YouTube channel for DiscoverYourLifeToday.com. My name is Maveen Kaura. I am from DiscoverYourLifeToday.com. Today I'm going to be talking about what Bill Britt taught in the free enterprise system. So you might be asking, well, who the heck is Bill Britt? Well, Bill Britt was one of the wealthiest multi-level marketing business owners in history. Although you may have not heard of him or you may not agree with everything he said, he did prove to be one of the most business savvy people in multi-level marketing. So why am I talking about Bill Britt? And so just to kind of give you some background on who he is and how I came about knowing about him and why I'm doing a video about Bill Britt. I joined the Amway opportunity back in my early 20s. So now almost about 20 years ago, give or take. Although, I did try out the Amway business, the model, it wasn't for me. I did purchase a bunch of CDs and tapes and books, and you see a lot of the books that are behind me I did keep, obviously, and I kept learning from those books, absolutely. But after all these years, I decided to get rid of the CDs, but I did hold on to 6 Bill Britt tapes and CDs, and I did say tapes for short. The reason for this was because there's a lot of great teachings on those tapes. There's a lot of fundamentals on how to be business savvy, how to run your own business, not just the Amway business, but also, if you own a traditional business, a lot of the principles could be used in that as well. So after listening to the Bill Britt tapes years ago, I decided to hold on to them. Recently, I decided to do some spring cleaning of my home and just kind of went through a bunch of boxes, and I found all these tapes, and I said, why don't I listen to these tapes one more time to see what kind of value I can get out of them. And while I was listening to these tapes, I started taking some notes and found that it's probably an awesome thing for me to do is to tell you exactly what Bill Britt said and also provide that same value I got and provide that value to you. So what I'm going to do is go through each one of the 6 tapes that I listened to by Bill Britt and kind of give you some of the top things that I learned from that, right? Now, some of these things you may already know, some of these things may be new to you. What I recommend you do is grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen, take some notes, and if there's anything that you enjoy, write it down. So the first tape that I listened to by Bill Britt was called "It Takes Guts to Succeed." This is a talk that him and his wife Peggy Britt did in 1981. And in 1981, I was maybe 2 to 3 years old when he was already already a multi-millionaire, making tapes and doing multiple conventions a year back in 1981. So what I took from this tape, I'm going to go through this with you, all in point form. So it takes guts to make good things happen. What are you committed to in life? School teaches people not to get what they want. School does not teach us what we need to know. So you can already see Bill Britt was against the system, especially what we were learning in school. So you can really see why some people enjoyed him and some people really did not like what the message he was giving. And now from 1981 to 2017, when this video is being recorded, you can see people starting to say the same things that he was saying back in 1980. Society says you're too old at 40, and I say, and this is what Bill Britt says, at 40, you're just right. Women are not happy being married to broke men. Women are not happy being married to broke men. So this is a great statement he said. It really because women are looking for security is what he was saying. They want a man who's confident and can provide for the family. Want to learn how to be broke? Stop thinking for yourself and start watching more TV. That's how you will become broke mentally. So the problem in America is most people don't have a dream anymore. That's something that Bill Britt said back in 1980. And I think more and more people now with this current recession that we've been going through the last, 3-4 years, more and more people are starting to become dreamers again. High taxes decrease the productivity of people. Behind every successful man is a woman. Sadly, sometimes it is not his wife. You experience happiness when you help others get what they want. It takes guts to walk the walk, not just the talk. If I can do it, you can do it. Act on your dreams. You never know where you'll end up in the end. Give without expectations. Friends make you rich, not money. Pay the mental price, not just the physical price. The room is always at the top of the pyramid, never at the bottom. So these are all principles that were talked about by Bill Britt and Peggy Britt in 1981. So the next tape I listened to was There Has to Be a Cause. This was a talk that Bill and Peggy Britt had done in 1985. Most people don't know there is something more to life other than what they are doing right now. See the potential in all business opportunities. Too many people dumb down their own abilities for a comfort of a guaranteed paycheck. So this is why more and more you start hearing about entrepreneurs nowadays, because they're getting away and starting to understand sometimes you have to get away from the business world and really start creating something for yourself. And with the internet and the computer these days, it has made it a lot easier to start guaranteeing paychecks for yourself if you're willing to do the work and go out and really build your business. Work with companies who have good guarantees. Have good morals. Have good moral values by standing on the shoulder of giants. No one is perfect, but what do you stand for? Be predictable and dependable for people. Grow the weakness on your team. So if there's somebody that's weak, the weakest link, instead of just firing them all the time, maybe help them grow and become a strong link. But again, keep in mind on how long you are willing to do that for. Help your team grow from their weaknesses. The whole team, not just the one link now. No matter what age, be excited about your future. Help people become successful, and you will also become a success. This is something I believe Zig Ziglar also said. If you help enough people become a success, eventually you also become a success. Have a personal cause bigger than yourself. Are you the lead dog, or are you the dog that's just following the pack? Are you fighting the causes you believe in? If you want to destroy someone, destroy their self-image. So Bill Britt and the whole team, I believe, was trying to build people's confidence, build people's self-image, and trying to build people up so they are not being destroyed by social media, especially television back in the 1980s, and the news and whatnot. We need to talk more about business, politics, and religion. These are the three topics that expand people's minds, not, talking about the Kardashians and, TV shows and The Bachelor and shows like that. Although those shows are great for some people, for the majority of the people, they're not really adding any additional value to their lives. The third tape I listened to was Father Power by Bill Britt. The talk was from about the 1990s. So this is about the relationship of men with their fathers. Don't put importance on material goods. Live life with purpose for God, family, and business, all in that order. So put God first, then your family, and then your business. Have a team in business is like having a family to be responsible to. Father Power is the moral ethics you teach your children when you want to pass on the good qualities to your children. In network marketing, you have a team member that grows faster than the leader, then you want to support that team member. Look at people as your kids, not machines, employees, or people that are less than you. So look at people as your equal. Be humble and be quick to forgive people and be slow to anger with people. The strength of the family is based on father power. So it's the strength of the father, the male in the home. The family unit if you look at the family unit, this is what Bill Britt believed since the 1970s, especially on TV. If you looked at them on the way the media has been attacking, the family unit has been attacked since the 1970s. Some people argue that, when women were in the home, men could go out and work and bring home a single paycheck, and that would take care of everything. But Bill Britt believed the family unit was being attacked once women were, and I don't know what the right word is, but encouraged to go to work, I guess, and be away from their kids and be away from the family. And since then, the family unit has been separated, and you find bigger divorces and more divorces because people are not spending as much time together as they once were. The son becomes the father, and the father teaches his son to become the leader of the next generation. More of a business talk, but again, even in a family, the son can become the father, and the father becomes the teacher to the son and everybody else in the family. All fathers want the best for their children, even if they can't tell them face to face. I believe this to be very true. A lot of men just long for their fathers to tell them that they love them, that they're doing a great job. Unfortunately, some men really do not know how to tell their children this, so a lot of men long for their approval of their father. But keep in mind, if you are one of these people, then your father really does love you, even if he doesn't know how to express that to you. All men want to belong to something. They want to live a life for a cause. The next tape I listened to was called Hungry by Bill Britt. The talk was in about 1992. So the first thing, what is your why, and why do you want to succeed? Set the right examples for others to follow. Franchise and teach others how to do the same. Again, this is definitely a huge concept in network marketing. Is you become a franchise business, and then you bring on other people who are going to franchise under your business, and with your help grow and do the exact same thing. There's many businesses like this out there, not just the Amway opportunity. There's lots of different opportunities out there, from health to finance as well. Wear different hats so you can focus on the right things at the right times. Are you hungry enough to go after your dreams? Don't allow others to have dreams at your expenses. So this means if you have a dream, don't let someone else, put your dream down because their dream is bigger than yours. You still need to go out to accomplish what you want to accomplish, regardless if others believe in what you're doing or not. If the best is not good enough for you, then what is? The view is the same for everyone at the top of the mountain. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get to the top of that mountain or top of your business or top of your field. The view is always going to be the same. It's just the way we get there sometimes, our journey is going to be different at many different times. The fifth tape I listened to was Fulfill Your Destiny. It's also a talk by Bill Britt in 1990. So you can see a lot of these talks were great talks from a little while back, right? So about almost 20 years ago or so, maybe 27 years ago now, I guess. So a lot of these talks were done. This is when he was really in the growth phase of his business, really doing a lot of seminars and teaching. And fulfilling your destiny is something that I think we're all here to do. So this is what Bill Britt talked about from stage. Make residual income to find freedom. Get out of debt and own your own time. Be the purpose your spouse and your partner and your kids want in their life. Give to charity your time, your money, and your good deeds. Friendships are important in life. Find people who you can mentor and people who want to be mentored by you. How do you become big? You start small and then you grow. Educate yourself. It's your own responsibility. No one else will educate you. Teachers will do what they can, you might say, in school, but they'll have to teach you based on a particular curriculum, and they have to teach everybody the same stuff. You need to go out and educate yourself on the things that are important to you to succeed. No one can do that for you. You need to read, you need to listen, and associate with people every single day that are helping you grow. Guard what goes into your mind, because usually what goes in here comes out of your mouth, and it's just going back and forth, get back and forth. So it's that self-talk, that positive affirmations. Really guard what goes in your mind. So from TV to what you're reading on books, what you're listening to on the radio, even conversations you're having with your friends. You need to guard what you are listening to and what you're saying as well. Don't let anyone steal your dream, no matter what your dream is. Get focused and do the important thing. Stop doing all the important things of life. You have the right to be a success and stand for what you believe in. Are you the masses, or are you an individual who is looking to succeed? I believe you're an individual looking to succeed. You can become anything you want in life. Give people answers from the examples, not just your words. Learn how to handle life's challenges. Success in your own hands, not in anybody else's hands. Exactly where it is. The sixth and final tape and or CD I listened to was by Bill and Peggy Britt, and it was called I Will Not Be Denied. It was a talk from 2003, so still a talk that was done about 14 years ago or so. Still some great information on here as well, so I'm going to go through that with you guys right now. Find a business that can be done by both partners in a marriage. That will allow the family unit to come back together again. Like Bill Britt said earlier in one of his earlier talks, since the 1970s, that family unit has been destroyed or being brought apart. His goal is to bring the family unit back together. So finding a business that both people in the family, husband and wife, or husband, or wife and wife, could do together. Learn the principles to be a better business person. It's stressful for a real man to have a boss. It's the same concept I'd heard a long time ago. It's very stressful for a man to live under the roof of another man and become a man. So kind of exactly what Bill Britt's saying there. We must choose to pay the price of success. Don't read the newspaper. It's only the opinion of broke people. It's kind of what Bill Britt taught. He's like, people who are writing for people who are maybe making $60,000 to $100,000 a year, maybe even less than that, are people who are probably making the same amount of money as you. So you're learning from people who are making the same amount of money as you. What you need to do is learn from someone who's making more money than you, so you can find ways to be successful from millionaires, not people who are at the same level as you. The power is in your words, what you say and how you say it. In the school system, we learn from people who are not millionaires on how to become a millionaire. I thought that was pretty profound. It's pretty true. Like, why do we go to school? To learn from teachers who are teaching us from not true example, but teaching us from theory. Have a positive self-talk or affirmation which you say to yourself every single day. You can actually go over to discoveryourlifetoday.com, type in affirmations, and I have 8 different articles that I've written on 8 different affirmations that you could read to yourself, anywhere from health to getting up in the morning and how to be positive and everything else in between. Faith and God are not taught in school for a reason. Success is not complicated. It is easy to be a problem rather than a solution. So these are the 6 tapes that I listened to by Bill and Peggy Britt. In the end, I did go and, like I said, sell those 6 tapes as well. I did give them away. I kept my article that I've written as a way for me to know what was important on that tape, and now I choose to share that with you on the article and in this video as well. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Please subscribe to the Discover Your Life Today YouTube channel. You're more than welcome to go over to discoveryourlifetoday.com and subscribe to the blog as well. Please leave any comments below. If you've seen Bill Britt live in concert, live and not in concert, and live and talking, and you've seen him before he did pass away, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts were on him as a man, or what his message was to the people. Other than that, I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.